We are now thusly unmuted.
Unmuted?
What's going on, everybody? We're back. We had a little bit of a delay, but
That was my fault. That was my fault.
it's been fixed. Hello and welcome all to another episode of the Spooky Horror Show podcast. I'm your host, Sean. Again, I am joined by Anthony, and today we're going to be talking about the 2017 Japanese zombie comedy film.
Oh, it's
One
comedy.
Cut of the Dead. One Cut of the Dead. I feel like my nose clogged up right as I was saying that. But before we get into that, Anthony, how was your week been?
Oh, I started at that new shop, and it was extremely odd to not have any drama or have anything of annoyance or just being yelled at. It was good. I just worked, and it was fucking amazing. I could see me get along with everyone there for a very long time. And how was the rest of your week?
Well, one, I'm loving the mic stand because the audio is coming in like super crisp.
Yeah, because it's not like 15 feet away from me anymore.
The week has been a week, I guess. Like
I knew he was gonna say it.
Editing's been fine. I feel like I know I've been streaming, but I feel like I haven't been streaming as that's why I wasn't streaming. I had to go fucking drive like family members.
Yeah, that car need to be fixed.
Yeah, so it's like shit's just been like eating up my time, and I don't
Which
even
happens.
fucking like realize all of a sudden it's like I get home and I look at the clock and I'm like I don't
want to do anything.
Yeah, I kind of just want to lay down. Plus, a buddy of mine hit me up. He's got some money men, some production crew set up, and some actors set up that want to work with me based on
That
a short
music
that I
video?
won some awards off of. Yeah, the guy
okay.
that I usually shoot music videos with.
Oh, okay.
They want to work on a short film with me, but I don't have anything that meets that stuff, so I have to like sit down and write. I've been trying to do that while trying to finish the edit, but I lost days on the edit because I had to help family with stuff. So it's a whole
you
thing.
do so much in such a little time.
And now I'm going to be trying something new with the editing for this episode.
Which, yeah.
I mean, we'll see if this helps speed up
see if
any
makes
of it.
A little easier on you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it will, but I'm going to be trying for like a 3-camera setup. But yeah, ready to get into some production facts.
Sure.
I'm going to preface now. I am taking Japanese lessons. My Japanese is not good.
Not good.
I'm
as good as mine.
not great at all of the pronunciation.
The pronunciation.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my hardest to
Not sound
like,
really
pronounce
white.
these. Yeah, I wanna try to get these names as right as possible.
Because it's fun reading Magnas and be like, I don't think I said that correctly at all.
Yeah. The best is
even in your head, you're like, I don't think I said that in my head right.
You're like, it's in my head. It's good enough.
Yeah. Tom,
but,
that's it. That's Tom now.
You are Tom now. Filmmaker Shinichiro Yuda directed, edited, and wrote the script for One Cut of the Dead. Yuda is an independent filmmaker. He had previously made several short films. For this film, he stated that One Cut of the Dead was partially inspired by Roichi Wada's stage play Ghost in the Box, which
Ghost in the Box.
Yuda
I had to look this up
had
real
seen
quick.
seven. Yuda had seen that film 5 years prior. Wada is a playwright and theater director, had presented Ghost in the Box from 2011 to 2014, and to make his film, Yuda worked with
I don't think this is the right one.
What?
I looked that up. I don't think this is the right Ghost in the Box.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a stage play from Japan, so it probably won't.
Oh, so no, this isn't it. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. To make this film, Yuda worked with the Enbu Seminar Drama School in Tokyo. Enbu Seminar not only produced the film, but also hosted the acting workshops that Yuda used to help cast its actors. Most of them are unknown actors.
Oh, okay.
According to Yuzuki Akiyama, Yuzuki Akiyama, the workshop lasted 2 months. She had previously worked with Yuda on his 2011 short film, The Dreaming Novelist. Filming One Cut of the Dead took place over the course of 8 days in June of 2017. It was shot at the abandoned. No, it really wasn't, especially for the scope of this. It was shot at an abandoned water filtration plant. Yeah.
Yeah, that building was awesome.
It was shot at an abandoned water filtration plant in Mito, Ibaraki. Yes, I do know that place from Chris Broad. Akiyama described the filming process as very enjoyable, but also pretty exhausting due to the pressure of getting the long take right.
Yeah.
The long take, in particular, that she's talking about is the 37-minute long continuous shot of the zombie film that was played in the initial 37 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, the one that got me.
It took them 6 takes to get that whole thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's actually really fucking impressive.
Yeah. I mean, just like in the film, you see them like practicing and going over stuff. They did the exact same thing beforehand. One Cut of the Dead was made for 3 million yen.
Okay. And
Yeah,
what
3
does
million
that
yen.
transfer to?
Approximately 25,000 at that time.
That's pretty
And
cheap.
it was-
That's pretty cheap.
After 8 days of shooting, it took Yuta 4 months to edit the film. When released, One Cut of the Dead went on to make a worldwide box office of $31.2 million.
Damn.
So, Anthony, what are your spoiler-free thoughts of One Cut of the Dead?
I thought it was kind of fucking hilarious, to be 100% honest. Okay, so first off, there's a story behind this. I only watched 36 fucking minutes of this fucking movie because it ended. It's not my fault. It really wasn't my fault. So I'm watching it.
You,
And
it's
I'm
2
watching
movies.
it, and I was like, well, I thought 2 movies as in, okay. So it starts off, it's like they're shooting the movie, and then like they kind of cut away to it, and it's like they're shooting the movie within a movie. I was like, okay, so there's 2 movies in once. All right, whatever. So then after 36 minutes, there's like fucking Japanese credit scenes. And I've been watching a lot of anime, so I'm like, okay, so it's over. And I turned it off, and I walked away. And I'm like, oh, that was a pretty cool fucking movie. Yeah, that wasn't the end of the movie at all. There was like a whole fucking hour more of that fucking movie. That was it. Didn't know.
He didn't realize that there was more to the movie until I started bringing up
He's
characters.
bringing up all these facts, and I'm like, bro, what fucking movie? I'm like, wait a minute here. You keep talking about these 2 movies. Do you mean the movie within the movie? He's like, no, the movie that's actually after that movie. I'm like, I didn't watch the movie then. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
But we watched it. We watched it right before
Yeah.
this because I had to
Yeah.
finish it. But besides
I
that,
I started mentioning characters, and then he's all like, "I don't know who that
I
is."
have no-
I'm
who the
like,
fuck that
this
is?
person. And he's like, "No, I don't
No,
know who that is."
no.
I brought up like the mom character that comes into the audition with the table read with the baby.
the baby.
And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm
Wait
like,
a minute.
You
What
didn't
are
watch
these
the
2
whole
movies?
film, did you?
No.
And then when he
No.
pulled it up on Amazon, on the Shutter app on Amazon, he's like, I
only
didn't
watched
watch the whole
30.
thing.
Fucking sucks. But
Oh,
now
God.
that I've watched the full movie, I still stick
Now
by
you
it.
have
It
full
was,
context.
it's fucking, it's funny. It's honestly, it's a light-hearted take on what people go through to get likes and shows to be aired, and then the actors, what they have to do. And it's fucking nuts to see them try to make a film in one fucking take. And then to be a zombie film too. It's pretty fucking funny.
I love this film. I saw this film a couple of years ago, and I was just like, immediately, I was like, this is fantastic. This is, you get a full one cut, like one shot, one take, no
Yeah,
cuts,
tell me about it.
zombie film in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well,
There's another film.
this is all the shit that happened just to get what we got there. So it's
one
like,
of those
yeah, no,
don't
I love
leave after
this.
the credits type of thing.
Yeah, I would say like everyone and their mother should watch this movie. It's
Oh, this should be. You should have friends over and put this on in the background.
yeah, it's not scary.
No. No.
It's like
It's
the
very
first. It's
comical.
like when you watch the beginning of it, like you sit there and you're like, oh man. Like I was telling him, I
It's
was
pretty
like,
fucking
why the
cool.
you watch it the first time, you're like, why the fuck are they hanging on these really long takes of like nothing happening? The lead actress just screaming, and it's like the camera's just on them, and then it's like watching the second half of the shit that's happening behind the production. It's like, oh, okay, they had to do that out of necessity. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I love this movie. I can't recommend this enough. This is like a 5 out of 5 for me. Everyone should watch it. You can watch it with your kids.
Yeah, honestly,
It's
Travis,
just great.
Travis would really like to watch it. I mean, I'd have to
Yeah.
to read the subtitles because it's too quick. But
Yeah.
I 100% think it would be hilarious.
I'm sure there's gotta be a dubbed version somewhere.
Actually, I could have swore I saw a trailer of a dubbed one, but I must have been
Yeah.
just
But all right, you ready to get into some plot.
spoiler free.
Spoilers.
Oh, we're doing the plots. Okay.
Plot.
Everybody.
True Fear. The cast and crew of a low-budget zombie film called True Fear not One Cut of the Dead, True Fear, Anthony, are shooting at an abandoned water filtration plant. Director Hiragashi, desperate for the film to be a success due to mounting debts and frustrated by the actors' performances, rips into his 2 lead actors.
Yeah.
As he's doing that, now steps in and prevents the director from berating the actors any further. So they decide to take a break, and he goes and checks on a pentagram that's supposed to be painted on the roof for the ending shot. As he leaves, now tells the 2 actors that where they're filming is an abandoned water recycling plant where it was once the site of Japanese military experiments to raise the dead. Suddenly, the cameraman turns into a zombie and bites the assistant director. Oh no, I didn't put this Kashihara.
Oh, you didn't put the pronunciation?
No, fuck. For just this one section. It's the
okay.
only one. I just skimmed through. It's the only
You're gonna have to wing it.
But his name is Kashihara, turning him into one of the zombies as well. Actress Chinatsu, actor Ko, and makeup artist now lock the zombies out of the plant. Hiragashi tells them he arranged for the blood pentagram to be painted to revive the real zombies that are supposed to be there. Hiragashi insists.
Indian burial ground. Kind of like the Indian burial ground, kind of like a mentality.
Yeah. Hiragashi insists they continue filming using the real zombies instead of the actors because he has gone full on cuckoo bananas. The sound engineer rushes out of the plant and is attacked off screen. Before Hiragashi runs out to get more footage, he tells the cameraman to keep filming no matter what. Hiragashi brings a zombified sound engineer back in for more footage, throwing him at the actors, screaming, "X-Men!" Now decapitates the zombified sound engineer and is splattered with zombie blood. Chinatsu, Ko, and now attempt to escape, but Hiragashi facilitates yet another attack by a zombified Kasahara.
I don't think it's Casa.
Kasa.
Are we gonna have to say Tom because I don't want to butcher it? Okay.
Kasahara.
We're going with Kasahara.
Yeah. So Hiragashi facilitates another attack with them inside of the car by a zombified. Fuck, I already forgot his name. Kasahara. Yeah.
Kasahara.
Whatever. While he films.
They're not easy names.
No. Chinatsu gets the bag off of him and tries to escape, but is chased away from the group. Cornered by 2 zombies in a tunnel, Chinatsu is saved by Ko. Such an easy name, Ko.
Ko.
Everyone else, it's like, fuck, I gotta try to read the name.
It's simple.
They reunite
Simplistic.
they reunite with Now back at the plant, but she suspects Chinatsu is infected. She attempts to kill Chinatsu and chases her, killing zombies in the process. Chinatsu escapes to the roof with Now and Ko following behind her.
It's just hilarious.
Off screen, Ko kills Now with an axe to save Chinatsu. Like I was saying earlier, the very first time I saw this, I'm like, why are they holding? While Ko is killing Now, you would think the camera would pan over to show that violence, but it's not. It's just, it stays on Chinatsu, and it's just her screaming. And it's like, sometimes it's like, and other times it's like, oh, it's just up and down, up and down. It's not a measured scream. It's just like, whatever.
But they didn't pay into her at all.
No, they just stayed on her. So after all that's done, Ko tries to embrace Chinatsu again. She thinks she's infected, so she runs away and tells him to stay away.
Chop the leg off.
Yeah, then Ko he goes to follow after her, but is yanked down, and he's pulled off screen. Chinatsu runs to a building with a pentagram painted on the outside wall. Feeling sorry for herself, she realizes it's not a zombie bite. It's just movie
makeup. Just makeup. Dumb bastard.
This is when an unidentified zombie approaches the building, so Chinatsu hides until it leaves. As she exits the building, she finds an axe before seeing Ko wandering up towards the roof. So at some point, Ko got down and then got back up again.
But no fucking reason.
She approaches Ko on the rooftop and finds that he's been zombified. Chinatsu confronts the zombified Ko and is seen similar to the start of the film. After briefly being interrupted by Now that's mysteriously been revived, Chinatsu decapitates the zombie Ko. Higurashi berates Chinatsu for going off script, and then Chinatsu proceeds to kill Higurashi, and she ends the first section of this movie by standing in a blood pentagram in a trance-like state.
It's not over yet, people. Unlike me.
Yep. You do get credits,
You get credits.
Real credits.
It's not real credits. It's the one that fakes you the fuck out. So you turn it off thinking your movie's done. We're not done yet.
Oh, that was a really fast hour and a half.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh my god, man, this is really fucking. That was a fast movie.
So now we're going to pre-production. The second section of this film involves the personal lives of the real cast and crew of One Cut of the Dead production. A month prior, the producers of a 24-hour zombie entertainment cable channel approached struggling filmmaker Takayuki Higurashi, the director of a TV drama starring an alcoholic actor, I believe his name is Manabu Hosoda, to direct a low-budget zombie film in one take to launch the new zombie channel. The project story is about an actual undead outbreak plaguing a small horror movie production. They also inform him that One Cut of the Dead is a live show, so there will be no reshoots or delays. None of that's possible. It's a
one-take live-action zombie. Like, it made no sense when they said it.
I would love
How?
to see this.
That would be
so
insane.
Cool.
It'd be insane.
It'd be so cool. I know, but it'd be so cool
you know how
if
hard
someone
it would
could
be to
actually
do that?
pull it off.
Well, yeah, it would be awesome to see it pulled off, but that's fucking be hard as hell for a zombie movie.
He is initially reluctant because you would have to be crazy to do this.
Crazy to do this.
He accepts the jobs, hoping like he can reconnect with his daughter Mao, who loves horror.
Used to love, yeah.
They cast heartthrob but cynical actor Kazuyuki Kamiya as Ko, Japanese idol Eika Matsumoto as Chinatsu, alcoholic Yasoda as the cameraman,
alcoholic Yasoda,
Yamanouchi as assistant director Kasahara. I think his name is Yamagoe. No, that would make it.
I am no better than you are with any of those names, so.
Yamagoe. I think that's his name. As a sound engineer, Poopy Pants.
Poopy Pants. Water Boy.
Mai Ada as the makeup artist, and Daigo Kuraka as the director. After auditions and rehearsals, Higurashi briefly consoles drunken Soda when he has a breakdown about his estranged daughter. Now I'm hoping this is just a picture of his daughter when she was young and not a picture of his daughter now. Because if that's a picture of his daughter now, bro, you're working with some old mayo to make a sandwich. The picture of that kid was like 4 years old and you're like close to your 60s. Like, no, what are you doing? That's gross. Don't do that. Just please don't do that. The encounter with Hosoda causes Higurashi to have his own breakdown because of how his relationship with his daughter Mao
goes. Yeah,
is just in the fucking toilet.
Dog shit.
She's trying to move out but wants to be a filmmaker, and she is just utterly struggling in the filmmaking industry. She's just getting kicked off of set after set.
Oh man.
He ends up realizing that she has a crush on the heartthrob of the film, Kamiya, and takes the opportunity to reconnect with her by having her on set with him. But yeah, so this section of the film is now filming day. This part depicts like the chaotic things that happened while they were trying to get this live one take of the show for TV. The actors cast as the director and the makeup artist get into a car accident. They were coming to set in the same car because everyone already knew they were having an affair. And we could tell something was going on because one, the woman that played the mom, super hot.
Yeah.
Two, during one of the I guess like rehearsal scenes that they were doing like outside, the director was holding the camera and kept telling her to like, oh, you should like get on your knees and like look up and like push your tits together, and he's like record. It's a total like porn fucking
act scene of that.
And it's just like, jeez, dude. But
way to be subtle.
This forces Takayuki to fill the role as the director, and his daughter says her mom, Harumi, should play the makeup artist because she already knows all the lines because she's been secretly reading all of her husband's like scripts since he made them. She reads them.
Yeah.
During the shooting, Takayuki once everything goes and we're live, Takayuki overacts his first scene by physically accosting Matsumoto. Just before they went live, Hosoda drank an entire bottle of sake that Takayuki told one of the PAs to hide because he's a fucking alcoholic. So he'll end up passed out drunk. This forces crew members to maneuver all of who is it? It would be right now. I think it's just Hosoda that they have to like move around like a puppet in order to keep production rolling.
Yeah. And he comes
they
to a
try to
little
set
bit more later on, but it's only him at the moment.
Yeah.
Shit boy doesn't have no problem yet.
Yeah. So he's supposed to have a scene with Yamanouchi, the
Yamanouchi.
AD, but during the filming of that scene, he ends up puking in Yamanouchi's face.
Disgusting.
That was, dude, his crying for wipes.
Oh my God, it was
fucking
hilarious. It made the fucking thing. It was hilarious. No wipes. No wipes. Nope.
So funny. Even when he went to go finish, you could still see the chunks on his face. When it happened, he's like, "What was that liquid?
Yes.
What was that liquid?
What was the liquid?"
Yamago mistakenly drank hard water from Yamanouchi, and now shit is about to literally hit the fan. Yamago's impending diarrhea leads to his character trying to leave the plant off script, and then is pushed back in by one of the I guess production assistants. And then he's hiding there, and while Takayuki's doing his line, he tries to sneak out, and then he's just like, "No, I got it," and he runs out. I think it's Takayuki, and one of the PAs grabs him as he runs, after he like runs outside. So he's screaming, "No, let me go, and like doing all that. Then Takayuki runs outside after setting up like, "Hey, do all this," and he's gonna go get footage outside. So he goes.
So much running around in this movie,
and
it's crazy.
They're just like holding him in place, and he's like, "Oh no, it's coming out." He's like, "What's coming out?" Poop. And then he shits his pants.
No, and then he's shitting in the fucking woods, and they like run over and start putting makeup on him. I'm like, oh my God.
At this point in the film, now and
forever.
What is it? Matsumoto, right? Basically, the makeup artist and the male and female lead of the film are trying to get outside into the car to escape. During that whole scene, the cameraman gets out of the car to go follow and gets bumped into. He falls, hurts his back, and again, the camera just
lays there
until his camera assistant picks up the camera and goes chasing after him, doing crazy fucking zooms, crazy zooms over and over and over again.
There is nothing. It wasn't happening.
At this point, all that's going on, and then Harumi
wait! Don't you dare pass by it. You must watch this movie for this one fall, and this one fall only.
Oh, this is the point when they're running to the car, right?
Picks up the camera from him, and they're running to the car. And this woman, I don't know if it was purpose, and they kept it in. Drops like a sack of fucking potatoes and bounces off that floor, and then feet go in the air.
That's just before that. That's as they're running to the car and everything. The PA behind
hilarious.
Them. Yeah. You hear an audible thud when she hits the ground,
and then just gets up and runs away. I'm like, oh my God, that was comical. That was comical.
But no, then the cameraman does fall again while chasing and has to be helped up by Yamanouchi.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so now Harumi, the makeup person, is going off script and begins to attack various cast and crew members.
Oh my God.
As now, like she's
just going nuts.
She's completely she's going crazy.
Going fucking ape shit.
So Harumi is now chasing Chinatsu. Takayuki is forced to choke her out up on the rooftop, which is just
it's the funniest fucking choke out.
Great.
It was so fucking funny.
What is it? The ending scene between Chinatsu and Ko is almost ruined when Harumi abruptly like wakes up, causing Takayuki to tackle her to the ground. The zombies who did not attack Chinatsu turn out to be crew members giving her instructions, because when they choked her out and Ko killed her in the film, that wasn't supposed to happen then, because she's supposed to have the axe for when she like kills Ko. So they had to set all of that up. But during Harumi's like weird fucking attack pattern that she fucking has, they accidentally break the crane, the camera crane. They knock it off the roof, so it forced. Originally, the producer is like, "We're just gonna fucking cancel it. We don't need the scene." And
he said,
finally, timid Takayuki stands up for himself and is like, "No, we need to have this scene in the film." And
their ass off in that scene.
Then he apologizes,
as he should,
very much the way. And then the daughter's like, "No, fuck that. We're doing it." So even though the crane is broken, all the cast and crew that aren't in that scene and aren't having to do things for that final scene form a human pyramid in order to mimic the crane shot for the final thing, with Mao having to hold the camera while on top of her father's shoulders and the faux crane scene is successful, and the real cast and crew are elated at the success of filming.
Yup.
The final credits are shown over shots of yet another film crew who are filming the events of the first section, including the faux camera crane shot being taken from a step ladder. And that is the end.
It was fucking
One Cut of the Dead.
It was so fun. It was fun.
We got the entire film done. The entire podcast, this podcast done in 39 fucking minutes. This is going to be like the shortest thing.
It
because
is.
there's so
but
much
then we
that
still
happens.
took out time to watch the rest of the movie too.
Yeah. It's like I could have like done the script like super fucking long and gone over beat for beat everything that happened, but it's like there's so much character stuff that's going on and like little beats that really this is something that like I gave you the overall thing. If you were never planning on watching it and you just wanted to listen to it, you got all the information of the shit that happened.
And it'll make you want to go watch it.
Yeah, if you go and watch the film, you'll get all the little intricate things, like the way the daughter is being all fucking weird towards people. But that is the end of One Cut of the Dead. Fun facts. The first 37 minutes was actually shot in one take. It took 2 days and 6 takes for the cast and crew to get the perfect one.
Oh, nice.
Most of the cast paid to be in this movie, at least initially. Yes, because this was the final product of an acting and directing workshop at the NBU seminar.
Oh.
Yeah. According to actress Harumi Shuhama, I think, the cast performed the one-take scene perfectly on the second try, but a crew error led to the cameras stopping during the take, and it was unusable. The original
balls.
The original title was Kamera wo Tomaru na, which in Japanese means don't stop shooting. I don't think I pronounced any of that right. Yeah. The early scene in which a director berates the actress for being insufficiently terrified is a sly reference to the filming of The Shining, during which douchebag Stanley Kubrick famously bullied Shelley Duvall to get a better performance.
Like a jab.
The blood splash on the camera and the hand wiping of it is real and not actually a post-production effect. So shit got on the lens and they wiped it off.
Oh, cool.
The baby in the rehearsal scene is the son of the actual director of the film. So that annoying crying baby, that was the only reason that annoying ass crying baby was in that movie was because it was the actual director's baby. The shot where Chinatsu pulls off the fake wound sticker had to be edited in post because the sticker wouldn't come off cleanly. According to an interview, actor Manabu Hosai, the drunk, was actually drunk when filming that part.
I don't doubt it.
And that's all the fun facts.
Yeah, fun facts.
Anthony.
Low. Oh my god, you should just see this movie. I mean, it's free right now on Shudder. But if you had to, I'd spend I wouldn't spend $5, but I would definitely spend $3. $3.99. I would definitely spend on this
There's
movie.
a second one to this. There is a One Cut of the Dead too. Yeah. It was done during the pandemic.
Oh, that's got to be awesome then.
This is a 5 out of 5. I love this film. I've watched this film a ton of times. Let me go to Amazon since fucking Best Buy will no longer be carrying physical media of movies, music, and video games anymore.
I am kind of for that. I don't really care too much about the physical copies anymore. I mean, I don't have disc players in anything I own, so
yeah. Like the only reason, what the fuck? Okay.
What?
That is. I just looked up the movie on Amazon. Okay. The Blu-ray is $57. That doesn't seem right.
No, I do not think that is correct at all, my friend.
I would never say spend $57 on a DVD.
No, or on a DVD period. You are correct with that.
Yeah, I don't care if the DVD will suck your dick. It's absolutely fucking not.
It's dead technology.
There you go. So here we go. This says Blu-ray, January 4th, 2019.
Okay.
$57. Blu-ray, June 17th, 2019. $17.
So then, what the fuck?
Yeah, I clicked on that one because that's region 2. This will not play on most DVD players sold in the United States. So I bet you the $57 one
is the American version.
The $57 version is the American version, and that's out of control. Oh, you could buy Deadstream on DVD for $9.96. But why would you ever buy fucking DVD? You get Blu-ray. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't even own DVDs.
Yeah. My only thing for still yay physical media. Now that I've started like emulating everything and like backing up old disc games, like on stream last week, I said that there's an old game that I loved playing back in the day. It's making it back into the rotation, and it's the 2003 PS2 Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds video game.
What? I don't remember that game.
I found the disc. I used the software that you need to basically burn the disc onto the computer, and then I transferred it over to the Steam Deck, and I forget what the emulator is called, but yeah, it just uses all my own shit, and I backed up my own game so I can play it wherever. So yeah, if you can find One Cut of the Dead on Blu-ray for like $20, yeah, get it. I don't know if there's any extra features. I wish there were.
That would be
but
awesome.
I don't know. But you see, this is weird because the image for it is in all Japanese, so that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, for the $50 one?
Oh, there's a limited edition fucking steelbook.
Limited steelbook for what?
For One Cut of the Dead.
I got that, but what would you need that for? It's a good
collection.
movie, but it's
it's region 2.
Oh, so that's not even where we're for us.
Yeah, but yeah, I would recommend. I mean, you can get it on Prime Video. It's like $3.59 for I guess HD or whatever, and then like $10 for like Ultra HD or whatever, or standard and HD, like whatever. Regardless of what the price is, you can either rent it for that, it's worth it, or you can get a Shudder subscription like we have and watch it through that, which again is still fucking worth it. It's a great movie. I love the movie. I've watched this a lot of times. The wife has seen it. She likes it, which is why when I said, Anthony didn't watch the whole thing, she went, he stopped after the first like TV credits, didn't he? And I was like, yeah. When we were watching, and all of a sudden like it hit the opening like credits, like the title card and everything. I was like, and here's the title card. He's like, is this the end? Oh, this is the beginning?
This is the fucking beginning?
No.
I was like, what the fuck? It's like a half an hour into it. It's the beginning fucking title screen.
Yeah.
I had 2 fucking scrolls.
Yeah, and the cheery, upbeat music is gonna get stuck in your fucking head too.
I know.
That's the other thing.
It doesn't line up with the movie.
No. Especially at the end when everyone's just like smiling and giggling at each other. You're like, what the fuck is happening? But yeah, so next week is Warm Bodies, and here is the trailer. And that is next week's film. Thank you everybody very much for stopping by the Spooky Horror Show podcast for this week. Yay. And we will see you all next week.
Next week.
Bye-bye.